Hey, good morning. Welcome back to Modeling Manhood. Today we're going to talk about toothpaste. As you guys stare at this plate here, I'm just asking you, does your life look like a mess? Is your life kind of squeezed out? Uh, the cap crusted over because you haven't used the gifts that God has given you for a while? In the Bible, I'm just going to read a verse to you guys. This is from John chapter 16. They are not of the world, even as I am not of the world. And that's Christ talking to his disciples. He's asking them to not be of the world. He doesn't want them to look like everybody else does. Just as Christ was not of this world, he's asking his disciples not to look of this world. You know what? Our sin nature kind of gets the best of us, and sometimes we make a mess. And we're content having fun over here, and we're like, you know what? Christianity can wait. Relationship with Jesus can wait. Let me sow my wild oats. And we just kind of make a mess of the plan that God had intended for our lives. And some people believe in order to come to Christ, we have to get all this cleaned up before we can have a relationship with him. And I don't know about you guys, but if I was to take all this and try packing it up in this little hole, getting the toothpaste back in the container is almost going to be impossible. And it's that way with our relationship with Jesus. He's not asking us to clean all our messes up. We've already made a mess, and he's already died for us on the cross. So I'm going to take this off of here because it's going to be impossible for me to get this tube filled back up with the mess that I've made out of my life. When Christ comes into the picture and we've accepted him into our hearts and asked him to have a relationship with us, we start with a clean slate. The things of this world that we've made a mess of, he's overlooked and he's forgiven. And we are pure before him, holy, set apart. In Romans chapter 12, it says, "Do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, that you may prove that which is good, acceptable, and perfect will of God." When he transforms us, he gives us a new body, a body and the ability to do more than what this world could imagine. And this toothpaste container is larger than our life. The Bible says we can do greater things. And he gives us this new body. And he doesn't want us to keep our Christian faith locked up in this tube of life. He wants us to open it up. He wants us to share the Spirit, his Holy Spirit, with the world. And I'm just going to show you guys kind of what that's going to look like. And you'll notice that this toothpaste is white because we're now living on a new spirit. And each time we share the gospel or the message with somebody, we are spreading God's love to the world. And everything we do in our life, every decision, if we give it to him and ask him to make the best of it, we will end up bringing others to Christ through our example and the way we live. And as we just kind of think about that today, this was me before I came to know Jesus. Life was a mess. And there was no way of me cleaning up all this and packing it back in this little tube before I could come to him. But he made me a new creature, a new creation. And he gave me the ability, the Holy Spirit, to share with others. The last verse I wanted to share with you guys today is from Colossians. chapter 3, 1 and 2. If then we are risen with Christ, seek those things which are above. Seek heavenly things, things that aren't of this world, where Christ sits at the right hand of the Father. Set your affection, your attention, your mind, your thoughts on things above and not things of this world. And that's kind of my encouragement for you guys today. Kind of a way to study the Bible just with an object lesson. This was me before Christ, where my affection and thoughts were on things of the world. And this is me now, where I can share the grace of Christ. He overlooked all my junk, my garbage. He overlooked my mess. And he cleaned me up, and he wants to use me. And he wants to use you too. So I would just encourage you guys to kind of give that some thought, ponder on it. It's impossible to put the toothpaste back in the container. And he wants to give you a new body and a new start. Thank you guys. Have a blessed day. And remember to mirror your Maker and journey with Jesus today.